Who's doing the damn intro? Oh, we're just gonna kind of wing this shit.
We've never winged it before, so let's give that a shot. See how it works. Welcome.
All right. Go ahead.
Permanent Baptist podcast.
That's what you do. Next time, each of us do like every other word. Every fourth word.
Well,
man.
We're here.
Yeah, I started out telling you
Second time.
we were 9 minutes into a podcast, and I was bragging about getting landline Wi-Fi internet now. So, land-based internet after.
Keyword bragging about it.
Yeah, 372 days took to get it, and then what happens? Boom, it drops me out.
Drop
Bigfoot
it.
Slow,
stepped
that
on the
might
cord.
kick you off again.
Yeah, like I said, I think the duck in the pond pulled the plug and said, "Yeah, I'll shit on your porch when I want, big boy." And pop that.
And normally it's not a big deal because we come right back in, but if I go out, our soundboard goes out, so that's what messes it up.
Yep.
It's true.
But yeah, so Starlink went and you got regular. That's good. That's
Starlink's gone, man. I appreciate everything Eli done for us.
Like Hound Dog said, I hope they buried a fucking line or something so they add. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They
did.
Sasquatch might step on it.
Yeah.
Zito one hooked up. There's nice stuff. Everything's fine. They really finished it off really nice, but everything they cut and clipped on the wire stuff they're doing out there by the pole just left in the yard
Oh, really?
for me to find when I was mowing yesterday.
Oh, so that's what happened. So Slow mowed yesterday and cut the line.
Hey, believe you me.
And he was out there right before the podcast with some electrical tape trying to tape that shit together.
Believe you me,
What happened.
I tiptoed around those wires out there at that lawnmower. Believe
Because
me.
we know something about Slow. When he's riding that mower, he runs every motherfucking thing over, including
it don't
small
matter.
mammals and turtles and
People,
shit. Yeah,
ducks,
he'll give us the
chickens.
body. Yeah, he'll give us the body count when he gets on
We
there.
haven't had a body count in a while.
Yeah,
Well, I like going there and said, I don't think I killed anything this year. Maybe one frog.
Just don't kill the chicken.
Yeah, there's one snake yesterday but he got out of the way, a little garden snake.
He's good.
okay.
Don't hurt garden snakes.
No, he's fine. He's went into a little fire bush thing there, and he's good to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, all right.
All right. So listen,
What are we drinking?
a lot going on. We had a lot of fun in the pre-podcast meeting, but
Had a
talking
lot of
about
fun in the
stupid
9
shit.
minutes we were off the air. They're slow as off the air, too.
Exactly.
Well, I'm drinking Pepsi because I'm too white for Coke. Y'all didn't know about that? Yeah, one of Coke's, they had some program or a class going on, and one of the instructions that showed it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, try to be, one of the bullet posts is try to be less white.
Yeah.
That's when I switched to
I
Pepsi.
do remember that.
That's exactly right. It's hard for me because I'm lily effing white, bros. Like,
I am. Dude.
I'm white boy through and through. That's
So
just
am
how
I.
am, you know. Anyway, but so what are we drinking tonight, fellas? I'm gonna do boring old Buffalo Trace myself, but
That's a good staple, man. Good everyday drinker.
yeah.
What about you
What do
there,
you
David Dog? What kind of?
I'm
what you
drinking
handling?
my infinity bottle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What kind of proof you
Proof
got on that bad boy?
About 92.
You was able to
This
prove
is
it
my
yourself.
service to police the working canines. I kept it. And that's my
Yeah.
infinity bottle. It's
Oh,
about,
You were
dope.
able to
don't-
prove it yourself.
about 92.
Yep.
Yeah, Dobie Dog's growing up, man. He's got a little way to proof it and proved it himself, and
Hell yeah.
he didn't get hurt.
Good shit. What do you got?
That you know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we know of. That's the thing that we know of.
I'm not telling.
We haven't seen the other hand yet. He could be missing
Yeah,
a
true.
finger or some shit. Oh, there it is.
We're good so far.
Well, no, Double D told me midweek he'd be drinking from the Infinity bottle, so I opened mine, brought it up here as well.
Oh, nice.
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 Now, Hound, you
starting off. Can't
Kahlua.
really see that.
I see. It looks like a Kahlua, right?
Yeah, it's a
Looked like Texas Pete to me.
it's Kahlua liqueur. Dunkin' Donuts caramel swirl cream liqueur. It's
Wow.
fairly
Oh,
new.
man,
We just got
you're
it in
getting into
store.
the wife's stash is what you're doing. You're running out of liquor. You're drinking your wife's stuff now.
You're throwing all the rules out the fucking window. Oh, that's not true. But I got this.
But
too.
I've never had this. I brought a couple of them home for my wife. She tried it. She liked it. She actually took a bunch of them to the girls that she works with, and they all loved it.
Well, the
I
stuff
figured I'd
you
give it a
had in the
shot.
9 minutes that we were on the air, I mean, we recorded.
So I guess that was a good work day for your wife.
Figured I'd give it a shot here, and the old Glen Cairn glass is kind of got a chocolate milk looking
Yeah.
color to it.
Yeah, there you need to wash the glass.
No, I washed the glass before I did this.
Wash the glass.
Smells like paint thinner.
Smells like paint thinner.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not starting off well.
Now, when you drink that, stick your little pinky out.
Tastes like chocolate milk.
Tastes like chocolate milk.
Smells
okay.
like paint thinner. Tastes like chocolate milk.
What's the
That's kinda
proof on
weird.
it?
Okay.
The proof is 32 proof, 16% alcohol by volume, 32 proof.
Okay,
might
so
as
no
well have
alcohol.
nothing in it.
Yeah,
so it's
this
not
is-
an alcohol drink.
That's why I got the benchmark in here. But as far as a dessert drink, or I guess some people put it in their coffee, I would give this as a dessert drink
yeah.
maybe a 7.5, I guess.
Really?
Yeah,
So
as
that'd be a daily
dessert.
drinker for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a dessert drink. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know we had subcategories of our categories.
Guess what we do now, big boy?
Yeah, he's just this is
I
on
make
the
a
fly.
command decision.
I gotta keep up, man. I'm behind the eight ball. I'm always
He's
behind.
flying
him.
by the seat of his pants now. He's just going straight for liqueur, for God's sake.
I tell you what,
He didn't stop at vodka or fucking rum. He went to liqueur. Like
straight
Cool.
to it, man.
bougie.
straight on down.
Hound dog is going bougie on us.
Yeah.
Well, you
tell
acting like a woman with your drink. That's a good leadway into the.
Ooh.
Oh, the chicken.
Oh yeah. So last week we asked for people to suggest names for our rooster, and we have some responses. I think Hound Dog
I do.
might have the top five,
Top
a la David Letterman's top 10. If you guys are old enough.
Yep. The
What do
top
we got?
five
David Letterman.
to name our chicken rooster. To name our
Name
rooster.
that rooster.
The top five. Number 5. We had a drum roll, please.
We got a drum roll. We have a drum roll.
Yeah, but you're slow on the buttons, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
It might kick him
Number
off.
5. Donkey the rooster.
Donkey the rooster.
I
Okay.
don't get it. Number 4. Slow's life partner.
Life partner.
Number 3. Choke a chicken.
Choke a chicken.
Number 4. Cock-a-doodle.
Dude.
The number 1. Name that rooster. Rainbow Rooster for Rainbow Mountain.
That's the winner chicken dinner.
Winner
if I might
chicken
add.
dinner. Rainbow
Yes.
Rooster.
The rainbow rooster who resides on Rainbow Mountain.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
I kind of like Slow's life partner.
Well, we can always segue the rainbow rooster into his
Yeah,
life.
that was.
That's gonna fit if you really think about it.
Well, we asked for everybody to give an insight.
Yeah,
You know, on the comments. So who is Rod Nader's is one of your good buddies? What's his name?
Yeah, my buddy Ross from Florida.
All right, that's not me. I'm
winner.
not doing that. My hands are
No, that's okay. Rainbow Rooster Ross wins the prize. So what does he win, by the way? Does he win anything? He's just
He got his name
just
shout out. He got a
hey,
shout out on
Give him a
it.
shout out on a worldwide podcast.
Great job, Ross. Great job, Ross in Florida.
Good job,
Rainbow
Ross.
Rooster. That's going to
Rainbow
be
Rooster.
the name.
That's the name.
Here's to you, Ross. All right,
All
brother.
right, which one of you guys got a hold of the soundboard?
My
Not
hands
me.
are here.
Look at Dobie Dog over in
Dobie
the corner.
Dog smiling like he just stole
Toby can't lie
something.
for shit.
Yeah. So, Dobie's got the smirk of a criminal right now. So,
Start blurring on my face.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, we got Double D and Double R, Rainbow Rooster.
Yeah, I think
Now,
you
why
want
do
to
you
dress
wanna
him
put
up
me
a
in
little
with
bit,
Acura?
Slow. Slow, I
We
think
have
you
to do
oughta-
that. I'm working
Yeah.
on them this week.
Yeah, maybe double R on the shirt or R squared, something like that. Maybe some
Or one
tail
of those-
feathers,
Or a rainbow colored grass skirt.
something.
Hey, I tell you, when we graduated rookie school, I don't think Hound Dog went with us. About 4 or 5 of us went to the beach.
No, I had to work.
Randy Ramsey had those chickens, look like little elongated chickens,
Yeah.
rubber chicken. He and his mom had made him a shirt and little shorts like for the beach. And every time we go to the beach, we'd take him with him. We'd do chicken interviews. Every pretty girl come by, we'd say, "Hey," and use this microphone.
Any
Oh
good
yeah,
stories?
it worked great. It worked great. Yeah,
Worked
they
great?
seemed to enjoy it.
Oh,
I just haven't think about that, man. Good gosh, what was
So,
that?
Rod, do you believe this?
I don't
40
know.
years
I'm
ago.
going to have to get him off air. I have questions.
40 years ago.
Yeah, and he's going to say, I don't recall, because that's the coin term
Don't recall.
when you're talking shit. I don't recall.
True.
But I imagine there was some shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there's 5 or 6 of us. And, yeah, it's good times.
Good deal.
I didn't go because I was the real life Al Bundy. I was married with children.
Married with children.
Yeah.
Children.
That's a good one there.
Yeah, Jimmy Arndt had just, he's 20, so he couldn't buy booze or bullets. We didn't need
Really?
bullets down there, but we had to buy his booze for him because he wasn't he's a sworn law enforcement officer now, but he's not on to buy booze.
Yeah.
Oh, really? All right, guys. Well, before we get into our shenanigans and stuff like this, Dobie sent a good reminder. I'd like to take a moment. I guess it's been 32 years ago when John and Andy in the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department were killed in the line of duty. It was in October 5th, today, in 1993. They were chasing some piece of shit who had just stolen a van. Long story short, got into the woods, got into a tussling match. Suspect got a hold of one officer's gun, shot each one in the head. Alden Jerome Harden, who I had the displeasure of meeting when I worked in the jail system for a while. His fat ass was in there, and he was always gambling and never paying his debts, so the inmates would kick the shit out of him. So that was kind of cool.
Good.
But
Good
other
for
than that,
him.
but it was John Burnett and Andy, Anthony Nobles. They called him Andy, and it was in October 5th, 1993. So that was Charlotte had a bad habit, guys, of having 2 officers killed at a time. It happened a couple different times. John and Andy, and then we had Shelton and Clark
Yeah.
killed in the same incident. I mean,
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, we don't just do one anymore. Like, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, so I just didn't want this to go by. I appreciate Dobie Dog checking the officer down page. But
Yeah, heads up, Double D.
yeah, so these guys were 25 years old or so, and their lives ended really, and we've all chased people. We've all caught them in the woods. We've all done shit maybe we shouldn't have done, but this was just a perfect storm. These 2 guys were fit. They were strong, but it was just one of these things, John actually one of them had him in a headlock from the front, and he reached around his waist when he's in the headlock, reached around the waist, pulled the gun out, boom, and then just pointed it right at, and the officer put his hands up, and he shot him right in the face. So, piece of shit. Just
Yeah, totally agree.
yeah, just for a little background, his name is Alden Jerome Harden. I just looked up before in our pre-podcast little meeting. He is still on death row in North Carolina in Central Prison. For everybody who doesn't know, there's a moratorium on the death penalty here in North Carolina because somebody's bitching and moaning, it ain't fair and all this other bullshit. But, he just kills 2 police officers, shoots them in the head. But, it's not fair to put him to death, of course.
And a jury of his peers said put him to death.
A jury of his peers, yeah.
Okay.
And before Cooper left office, he commuted the sentence of 15 death row inmates to life in prison without the possibility of parole. So he took it upon himself to overrule a jury of their peers. So that's why he's a dick, right?
Yeah.
One of the reasons.
Yeah, one of the many reasons. Anyway, I went through his file. It's amazing, guys. The appeals to the Supreme Court, the district court, this, that, habeas corpus, this, the other thing. He's convicted of killing 2 guys, and he's still there. 32 years later, he's still on death row.
Damn.
And
What is it saying? You're supposed to have a swift and speedy trial?
Yeah, well, justice denied is no justice at all. Like, justice delayed is not justice. Like,
Right,
when someone can live to he's 2 years old. He's lived 32 years more than John and Andy.
Yeah.
Albeit in prison, but free room and board, right? He's in his own cell on death row. Got TV, like,
And it has cost us
He
taxpayers.
sees his family sees him.
exactly right.
It has cost us taxpayers $320,000 for him to be there that long.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Anyway, so
Burnett and Noble's family don't ever get to see them again, but this shithead does.
yep. So guys, let's raise a glass to John and Andy.
John and
Hey,
Andy.
hope rest in peace, boys. We still got it, and love you, miss you.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
I
sad
remember
day, man.
I remember when they brought him in, little fat fucker. And like I said, he would gamble with the other inmates, and he would never pay his debt, and they beat his ass. That was kind of cool. So I had to put him in isolation. just
And see,
the
that's
stuff.
that's
The stuff
another
you
thing.
do.
And I don't want to get on a tangent, but you take somebody that they put them in prison, and you have to protect them and isolate them to make sure they're okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave
Right.
it at that because I'm gonna get on a damn rant.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to. I brought it down a little bit, but I had to pay homage to those guys.
Yes, sir.
Oh, absolutely,
So all right,
man.
all right. So we're on to the podcast. If you guys want to, you want to get this thing started, guys. We
Get
got
her
some more funny
rolling,
shit
man.
going
Get her rolling. Yeah.
Let's roll like a freight train.
on. Let's roll like wired up internet. Like ready to go.
Like a rainbow rooster.
Yeah, like raring and ready to go. Well, let's start with the first one, guys. The young lady that was killed by the 39 time convicted, the 26 felons this guy had, who killed that young lady in South Carolina. She was on vacation. You printed it out, Hound, and I'm just reading it. I've read several articles on it. So apparently, the young lady was in South Carolina on vacation with some friends, and this guy who was arrested 39 times, I believe, and I believe he had upwards of 24 or 25 felonies.
25 felonies.
Yeah.
25 felonies.
Yep.
Well, he decides to break into this house that she was staying in, visiting down there for some reason in South Carolina. And for whatever reason, he was on a binge. He was doing crime, broke into this house, dragged her out of the bed, put her on her knees, and made her beg for her life, and then just shot her in the chest and killed her. The big story of it is her father kind of went famous because, not unbeknownst to him, but his statement in court of the suspect, right? Hound Dog, if you want to.
No, this is Dobie's story.
Dobie's dog. I'm sorry, Dobie.
Yeah.
The father's statement in court was what made him famous. It made Fox News and different things like that.
Yeah, he pretty much said that you're defending the criminal more than you are my daughter. You're making it, I can't remember the quote. More people are fighting for the sympathy of the criminal than protecting my daughter.
Right, and that seems to always happen. Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you agree? This
He
little
had-
girl's.
He had only done 600 days jail time after all those arrests.
Over a decade.
Yep,
Over
39
decade.
arrests, 25 felonies, and he barely did 600 days in jail. And according to the father, when he did the math, he should have been in for over 140 years for all the shit he did.
Right.
And of course, he didn't. And this guy's name is Alexander Devontae Dickey, 30 years old only. So he's only 30, and he already had over 39 arrests. I mean, he's not getting arrested when he's 7, right? So he's putting in some really time. And she was 22 years old, beautiful girl.
Then he stole her credit cards and went on a damn shopping spree.
Yep, she had her whole life ahead of her.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And so this guy and the father just, sounded like any one of us, I think, guys. Railing about the system, railing about who let this guy go. Doesn't it sound familiar? Doesn't it sound like the guy who murdered the chick on the Ukrainian girl on the train on a blue line?
Oh yeah, well, even his mom and sister didn't want him out.
Right, that guy. Yeah, they said, "Can you commit him? He's crazy. He's going to hurt somebody." Nope, they didn't. And we talked about the liberal judge, the magistrate who let him go, and the clerk of court who nominated that magistrate, and then the judge, the other black female judge who hired her. So it's just one big, and they're all DEI type things. It's just like I don't understand. When it comes to life and people being murdered, how anything with race, gender, or anything could come into play. You've got to be serious with fighting crime. You've got to be serious.
The father's trying to come up with a law in regards to this. They're trying to get a law pushed for a law called Logan's Law.
It's going to be called Logan's Law. Yeah. Yep. And it's funny, guys, because I think you mentioned it, Slow. Our Josh Stein moron just passed the little Ukrainian girls bill. Right? Just passed it.
Yeah, it sat on his desk for like 10 or 11 days before he decided to sign the.
He just had so much pressure. He had no choice.
How do you not? How can you not?
You know what? He was not. It's 100%. He was not going to sign that bill until he started getting pressure. Not only by the Republican side of the fence there, but the North Carolina citizens
Yeah.
side of the fence.
Yeah. This wasn't a political thing. This was a
No, this is
keep
do the right
keep
fucking
animals in.
thing.
So he finally signed it, which is going to help guys because some of it says no cashless bail for certain types of crime. Now, the key is certain types of crime. So cashless bail is not going away. Just for certain types of crime, it's no longer going to be.
Okay, right now to our
magistrate can't permit it.
To our non-enforcement listeners, what is a non-cash bond?
You get out on your own word. You get out without having to put up any money.
Yeah, just sign your name and you leave.
Right, you sign your name. So they let these people who are nuts, like this guy, the Charlotte guy, was crazy enough where his own mom and sister went to court and told the magistrate, please have him committed. Yeah. He needs to be psychologically. He's going to hurt somebody.
When
they
your
said
mama
no.
says that, there's a problem.
Yeah, when your mother and daughter, when the mother and the sister say that, who know him best, and you ignore it, you think you know better than them, you're a dumb motherfucker, okay? So you let him go, and this is what happens. And now, by the way, there's a big push to have that magistrate removed, which how can you...
And you have no backbone.
How can you... Yeah, exactly.
Right. No backbone to stand up.
No, nothing. And they didn't want to. They don't want to.
You're too afraid of backlash.
They want equity. No, they want equity. They want him.
Exactly.
And oh no, let him go. He has no. He's down on his luck. He's been arrested so many times that the system's hammered him. I'm going to let him go. It's just a mistake. We're going to give him another chance and another chance and another chance. Right?
Yeah, and you probably sat there in front of the magistrate because when you get in front of the magistrate, that's when you start whining and trying to make a deal. I promise I won't do anything else ever again. Yeah. They probably said, you're going to go straight home? I promise to go straight home. You're going to stay at your mom's house? I promise I'll stay at mom's house.
Yeah. I just can't believe 39 arrests, 25 felonies, and only about 600 days in jail. If I committed one damn felony, I'd be in prison for 20. I just have a feeling.
So that girl's dad, he went into detail. He said he was committing 2.65 crimes a year since he was 15 years old, but nobody could figure out
that's the ones he got caught.
Rehabilitated. Right, exactly. Yeah.
You spend that much. There's no rehabilitating anybody that does that.
That's like somebody who goes to work every day to commit crime. Like every day he goes out to commit crime.
Does for a living. That's what he does.
Right.
We don't need to rehabilitate them. We need to put them in prison.
And the father said, well, don't you have to put him in prison to see if he can be rehabilitated, which is true. You have to get him off the street because he's a danger. He's already proven he can't be on the street. So you put him in prison, and then you see if he takes any of these fucking programs, right? And if he's well behaved, at least he's off the street and do his time for the crime he did. Just like you send your child to their room, if they do something wrong, they have to do that first. Then you come out and you talk to them and try to rehabilitate them not to do that thing again. You know what I mean? Right, yeah.
But if you're not even giving them the punishment, realizes there's no consequences for their actions.
Exactly.
They're going to keep doing it.
And
there's no reason for them not to. They can do what they want to with no repercussions.
That's my whole argument with the death penalty. When you say death penalty, and this guy, Jerome Harden, the guy who killed John and Andy, when he was being transported to Central Prison, I know the deputy who transported him, and he said he was like happy and smiling and all that. And my deputy friend said, "Why are you so happy? You just got sentenced to death." He goes, "They'll never put me to death."
And it was
exactly right.
I'll never be put to death. And he smiled. I'll never be put to death. And you got to see, folks,
he basically has a free life the rest of his life.
So far, he's right.
But still,
so far, he's right. What if it's another 20 years with this moratorium? He'll probably die in prison. Like he has a free life, And people say, "Well, he's in prison. Isn't that enough?" No, because they don't give a fuck. Like a prison would be a punishment for me and the guys you're looking at on this podcast because we enjoy our freedom, but them, it's like, hey. You get in there and it's free food, free TV, free basketball. You can work out, free healthcare, free.
Free
what else do they have? The guy was stealing. Yeah, the guy was stealing a fucking van, running around high speed chases, fighting the cops. What kind of life did he have outside? Not a very good one. Now
they have a right to a law attorney, a legal
law library, everything. They have attorneys. Yep, he's had I don't know how many appeals and different things to the Supreme Court, North Carolina. District court. He had a case on habeas corpus to have the body. It just like there's so many. They just throw shit at the wall
and here's
to see if it's going to stick.
Too. All these appeals that he's doing, he don't have money. Guess who's paying for his appeals?
Exactly right.
Yeah, we are.
He's not paying for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The taxpayers are paying for his appeals.
So with all this being said,
26 years.
Do y'all think that there should be a cap on how long somebody can be on death row?
Oh, sure. Dude, I think it should be you get convicted, you're put on death row, you have your appeal,
You get that one appeal
You have
because
your appeal,
make sure everything's right.
And then
I agree.
No, just one appeal. You have your one appeal it's for a whole new group of people to take a look, make sure everything was done right, and that's it. Boom. If you
2 weeks.
if
2
you
weeks after the appeal, 2 weeks.
Yeah, even if you had executions within a year, when you tell me if you commit this crime, you're on death row, you could be put to death within the year, I'd be like, ooh. Wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
that's pretty fucking quick.
Person would, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but when you say death row, and then you know you're going to be there for 30 years because there's a moratorium in North Carolina. Where's the?
Yeah, and these are people that's in and out of jail all the
that-
time, so they, it doesn't affect them. They know what jail's about. It's no big deal to me. I'll go.
Exactly.
Here's another thing too. People think that death penalty is not going to stop crime. It stops that one.
You got that right.
Oh, not only does
motherfucker's done.
It's that guy's not.
He's not going to shoot some little 20-year-old
So
girl.
let's say this dude who killed the little girl in South Carolina got caught the first time and was put to death. He wouldn't have committed 39 more crimes, and he wouldn't have had 24 more felonies. See how that
Exactly
works?
right.
See how
And
that
you
works?
know he's not
and we're
going to
not
change
paying
at this point.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be paying for him either because he would be dead.
So how do y'all feel about public execution?
All for
Go
it.
with it.
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
They execute people in
I've had
public. Yeah. Like,
Oh no,
yeah.
I agree.
All for it.
Because some
And
of
I
these other
think-
people who are going down that path are like, oh shit, I might not want to do that.
Maybe get a little out there, but I think the victim's family should pick the way the guy dies.
The type of execution.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should
Well, I
have
know
no
right
say
now.
so.
I think most
Once
places
he-
have.
If he's gone through that appeal process, like Slow said, second time, and it's taking care of everything's right, everything's legit, and it's he's legitimately guilty.
Mhm.
He has no more rights whatsoever. None.
He has a right to die.
Well, he had his rights.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone now.
Yeah, he got him. Yeah, he shouldn't have any more than the normal person should have. Like we shouldn't overdo it. See, they always try to look for a reason not to do this, and that's not the point of the death penalty. The point of the death penalty is you took a life, your own jury of your own peers thought it was egregious enough, and the circumstances around it that you should forfeit your life. That's it.
Oh no, exactly right. Back when the Constitution was written, they talk about cruel and unusual punishment. They would hang you for stealing a horse, and that wasn't cruel or unusual.
In fact, the last person put to death the last we're about to talk about a woman. One was by hanging. I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah.
There's only been like 4, 2,
I
or
think
something like that.
I think the last woman that was hanged in North Carolina was in Dallas. North
Oh, was it really?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think
That
it
sounds
was.
familiar, Hound Dog.
So that's right outside of Gastonia, our jurisdiction.
Yeah. So listen to this, guys. There are currently 136 inmates on death row in North Carolina. The average cost to house an inmate on death row in North Carolina is about $85,000 a year.
Wow.
Now, times 136,
Right.
$11,560,000 to house these people. That's money. If they were to go ahead and put them, execute their sentence, put them to death, they will be saving the state $11,560,000
Per year, right?
per year.
Yeah. Now
year.
times that out for these guys on death row for 30 years.
Now, check this out.
That's
Now,
330 billion.
346 million.
To expand on what
800,000.
Hound Dog's
Yeah.
saying, nationally, 2,100
Death row inmates.
in the United States.
But that's crazy, man.
Anyway, yeah. And I know some people would say, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's just like, listen, there's got to come a point. There's got to be something that we got to do to stop. Because when innocent people get killed, we all just go, yeah, Chicago. We talk about Chicago all the time, right, guys?
Yeah, we do.
30 people shot a weekend, 7 dead, and we just go on and drink our coffee. Like, but to put an inmate who killed people to death, I'm against the death penalty. That's just wrong. Are you against the fuckers shooting people in Chicago?
So
Yeah, I am too. Okay,
that fucker that just killed that guy in Chicago,
right.
he put the death penalty on the guy that he killed.
That's right.
Yeah,
With no
you're right.
with no rights, no
jury.
court,
No
no
appeal.
jury, nothing.
Yep. But he's got rights. He needs,
What's the difference? And this is kind of expanding about what this kid's father said. What's the difference in giving this guy a death penalty than what he did to his daughter?
True.
And people say, here's the argument, but we're a civilized society. Yeah, we are.
He wasn't that
We're
motherfucker.
a civilized society with laws. And
Double
you
D. What
within-
language?
And within the civilized society, you're right. We have outlaws who are
Let
not
me ask you this.
who are not abiding by the civilized society and the rules and regulations. So what do you do with them? What do you do with them?
How civilized was the guy that shot the girl?
Right.
No, you're right. I think we're done wrong. We went from punishment to rehabilitation.
Right. I agree with that.
Keep the animal in
100%.
prison and be done with it.
And this is where we go. So, guys, we've talked about the pedophiles before too. You don't. I don't believe they're able to be rehabilitated.
No.
Why? Because I've said it before. I'm attracted to women. If you said, Rod, you can't go after women anymore because that's wrong. Society frowns on it. It's against the law. And you told me not to. It's like I'm fucked, right? Because I'm not going to just say, oh, okay. Now what do? I start going after giraffes? I mean, like I'm attracted to women.
Right.
So that's how it's going to be.
And
so if you're already messing with kids and we tell you that
you
you can't, how are you going to stop messing with kids? Because it's your preference.
And to
that make sense?
go along with that, Rod, how many times have we said the time they are caught, that is not the first time.
No.
Oh, exactly right.
They've
Rapists
been doing
rape.
it and doing it. They get
Rapists rape
bolder and
8
bolder
times
and bolder.
before they're caught the first time. 8 to 1.
What?
Rapists rape 8 times before they're caught the first time.
Right.
That's the average.
Yep.
What they do, they get bolder and bolder and more complacent. Then they get caught.
You're exactly right.
Anyway. I think we ran that one to death.
Hey,
Jesus. No pun intended, death.
I did not. I did. Hey, I forgot about this soundbite I've got.
What?
I forgot about that soundbite.
That's on your soundboard?
It's a rainbow
Yeah.
chicken.
Good
Quit
one.
choking him.
All right, guys. We good on that one?
Oh, you know what? Let's hang on a second here.
Go ahead.
I found one more. I found one more.
I'm madder in hell.
Pissed.
Rainbow Rooster says, hold up.
So
Oh, my bourbon.
I think there should be a national law or federal law along the same lines of what this father's trying to do for his daughter and what the what's the girl's name in Charlotte?
The Ukrainian young lady.
Yeah, Ukrainian girl.
Ivana, something like that.
Yeah, I think there should be a federal law that governs that in all states.
So in other words, don't leave it up to the states. Have
Don't
the
leave it
federal
to the
law.
states.
Reds,
If it happens, if you get charged with this, your ass is going to be dealt with.
And here's the thing, too. You know, the only reason this thing has had the exposure has, if that video of him on the train doing it
Did
had
not
not
exist.
got out, it would have been completely swept under
yeah.
the rug.
It
Oh, yeah,
would
there-
not
But
exist.
it got too
You're
much
right.
in the public's eye, and the governor got too much pressure, and he had no choice.
That
what do
couldn't
you
be
think that
any
is,
better.
Double D?
Do what?
Why do you think that is? Because it's black on white crime?
No,
'Cause you
there's
heard him
a
say it
video
was.
of it.
Yeah, he said what he did. I mean,
Yes.
he was. You could not hide it.
Rod Nader says yes.
Yes.
No,
I
Because
agree,
if it was
100%.
if it was
He
a white
said-
guy,
he said
it
what
was
he
a white guy stabbing a young black lady from Uganda who just came over here to escape war, and he just stabbed her 3 times in the neck and walked off. I don't think he would have made it off the damn train. People would have jumped his damn ass, beat him down, and held him for the police.
Right.
But for some reason,
And been on the news for days and days and days.
the news just doesn't. The news, they had to cover it because of the clear video. There was a murder on video, like clear as day, and it
the
was
audio
no
of what he
fault of hers
said-
at all. No
Back up,
fault
no.
at all. Yeah,
And the audio of what he said,
yeah. I just got that white girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very big racial thing, and they don't like it to go the way they don't like it. They like it to go the other way. The news, they like it to be the other way. That's why. So that's why they're.
I just think there should be federal law regarding this because quite honestly, federal laws you get more prison time than you do for state laws. I know
Yeah, you
because
do.
I worked in narcotics for 11, 12 years,
Sure.
and everything that we did a lot of federal stuff, and for the exact same charge in state level, you get double or triple of the sentence in federal level.
And in the federal
completely
system,
different.
you do most of your time.
Yep.
Yes,
You do
you
most of
do
your time.
90%.
90% of your time.
90 or
90%.
plus percent.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
what states, 40, 50 maybe?
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
ridiculously low.
Yeah,
Well, that's like when I was early on, when I was a probation officer, you get people on probation, and they're on probation, their second, third, fourth probation sentence,
That should
and
never
it's
happen.
all for selling crack. I mean, it's like their third, fourth, fifth time, and they hadn't done anything. The only jail time they did was when they got arrested and bonded out.
Yep.
That should never happen.
Nope.
You're right about that.
Should never happen.
There was one in here, but we just were segueing into it. The one where I sent it to you guys, didn't I? About the little boy got butchered by that fucking dude.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. So this is speaking about punishment. Okay. This guy, the black dude, murdered the little white boy on the right there or the left, depending on how you're seeing this picture. I'm holding up. Guy for no reason, the home invader Ronald Exantus, Exantus, drove 150 miles, random, just drove 150 miles, picked a house, entered the house, went to the kitchen, got a kitchen knife. Of course, you could imagine what it looked like, and viciously went upstairs and walked into that little guy's room and stabbed him to death in his sleep in the face, neck, and head. Didn't even wake up. Just stabbed the kid to death. Then he went over to the sister's room, stabbed her. Then went into the older sister ran downstairs, wake up dad or something. Dad got up and he attacked dad and they fought. Stabbed the dad 2 or 3 times. But the dad was able to subdue the guy till the police came. So he got arrested. He is being released for good behavior after only 7 years. When they went to court, I don't know how this happened, guys. They ruled him, they charged him with the murder of the little boy and the 3 assaults with a deadly weapon for the others, and burglary and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They convicted him on the assaults and the burglaries, meaning the stabbing of the sister, the dad, and the breaking of the house and stuff like that. Convicted him on that. But then found him not guilty of the murder of the little boy due to insanity.
What?
So,
But that shouldn't be a plea.
I shit you not. Nope. They went to court, and the jury on the kid, they said he was temporarily insane, but they said his mindset changed after the boy when he went to the other rooms and stuff, so he was sane. So they convicted him on the one, but he basically got off on the murder of that little boy, and now he's only done 7 years, and he's being released.
So there's
And
and
that lady right there is the parole board, head of the parole board, who let him go. And within her writings, which I'm holding up, which you can't read. You can't read. It says this, guys, quote, Leandria, whatever her name is, earned a BA in criminal justice from Kentucky State University, a Bachelor of Arts certification in criminal justice, equity, and inclusion. That's in her bio. Equity and inclusion.
in criminal justice.
Right. So that means she's going to make sure everybody is equal, right? And included in life. So that's why I believe these people are crazy, because they always want to let these people go, hoping they've been rehabilitated or whatever. Meanwhile, this guy was convicted and as insane in a court of law. So he's insane according to a court of law, but she's letting him go to give him another shot at life. You can't make this shit up, guys.
So what they're saying is he was insane when he killed the boy.
Right.
But when he went to, after killing the boy, he goes directly into another room and stabs somebody else.
Where the hell did this happen at? Where does this happen?
Let me give you an example.
Kentucky.
Did it happen in Kentucky?
Kentucky. Okay. Let me give you this. Let me give you this. So, example. I walk in and somebody is hurting somebody in my family. I walk over and kill him dead. Okay, somebody could say that was me reacting. I seen this happen, so I went bananas and I killed the fucking guy. Self-defense, of course, but you know what I'm saying. I might have not been in my right mind because I see the guy hurting my family.
Right.
But then if I stop and I go, oh yeah? Well, I'm going to go hurt your family. And then I drive down the street and I fucking beat the shit out of his fucking mother or something, right? I don't know. Okay, the initial crime I'm okay with, because the initial act I'm okay with because number one, I was protecting. Number two, I saw this, so I went bananas and but then when I sat there and I thought about it for a second, I literally planned to go down the street and beat up his mother. Does that make sense? So that's what they're thinking about. That's what they're thinking about, though. Like, he went breaking in the house, all that stuff driving. I get that, Hound Dog, what you're going to say, but somehow they wrapped, it doesn't make sense to me, but somehow they wrapped this around and said, when he killed the boy, he was insane. But then going upstairs to do more or downstairs, they said they think he came back in. And that's how they justified giving him a pass on the murder.
He was
and I don't agree with it, of course. Exactly. From start to finish.
What do y'all think about insanity being it shouldn't matter. Insanity or not. The crime's a crime.
Right.
Exactly. So if you're
it's not a defense. Insanity is not a defense.
But what the side says is insane people shouldn't be in prison. They should be in a mental health facility.
Yeah,
if
for
an insane
life.
person commits a horrible act such as murder,
right,
or whatever, they should be put to death because they're not going. They're insane. They're not going to be rehabilitated at all whatsoever.
Yeah. And I totally agree with you. I 100% agree with you. But if you don't believe in that, why are you still turning them on the street anyway?
Mm-hmm. I'm just tired.
I mean, I agree with what y'all are saying. I think the same way. But if you think that they shouldn't be, the logic of turning them on the streets is idiotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's just insane as them doing it.
And I don't know, after you read this story, if I'm staring at this guy and he's up for parole, how I don't read this story and I don't care what he says or what he's done in prison.
He's not getting back on
You've
the street.
only been in there for 7 years and you butchered that little boy. You ain't getting out. If I'm in the parole board room, I don't care what you did. I'm not considering you to let you out ever. Ever.
No. Neither am I.
Never getting out.
Never.
You're
I don't care how much you
jail.
plead, whine, beg. You're not getting out.
Anyway, I just thought that was a good segue. I thought because we were talking about that.
No, exactly right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, Josh.
And I think we're the voice about all cops on this. I think we can speak from just about it.
I think we all think alike. Yeah. And I think most of the people who are listening and watching the show, probably think the same thing because, I mean, the thing we have, guys, that some of these other people are missing, like this lady who let this guy free, there's no common sense. Like, why would you do that? And
so,
the
Rodney,
there's no common sense. Like, just common sense is you don't let a guy who butchered a little boy out of prison after 7 years. Yeah. When people for homicide get life and death, like you're letting them out after 7 years. What's wrong with your system?
7 years.
So, Rodney, what you
7
trying to
years.
say? There's not a lot of liberals listening to this show?
Probably not.
No, they probably hear the first 5 minutes.
I hope
They
they
might
are.
listen one time.
They might start listening now because we named the rooster Rainbow. I mean, I don't know. And your mountain's now Rainbow. We're kind of inclusive. We are being inclusive, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to put
Yeah, that's a.
equity. Anyway.
Maybe that's what it needs. Maybe it needs a little cake.
Hey, maybe that's why we got the chicken on here. He is our equity. He's our equity hire.
He needs a rainbow cake. That's what he needs.
He does. He needs something. Anyway, all right, guys. How about a funny one? Who wants to talk about this dude on Royal Caribbean?
On the
Anybody?
cruise? Oh my gosh! Nobody
Who
sent
wants to
that
do that
out
one?
today, man. That was freaking hilarious.
You want to take it? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Who wants to
Dobby.
take it? You want me to get it?
Yeah, you're
go
good.
ahead.
I don't
So
know
this
anything
guy-
about it.
All right.
So a man's accused of owing a cruise line nearly $17,000 while he was on board gambling. This dude. So rather than pay the
Paying up.
$17,000, yeah, like
He had how much?
pay for it, $17,000 he had to pay for a
cruise
gambling
lines.
debt. Yeah, gambling debt. So rather than pay it to avoid it, he jumps off the fucking ship, cruise line, jumps off a Royal Caribbean ship.
Hey, y'all, watch this.
Exactly.
Off a what floor? Those things can be stories and stories, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That, and plus, wait till you hear what he's had on him. Like he had a bunch of gear. Like I don't know how he didn't drown. This guy,
I know how he didn't.
Jay Gonzalez Diaz, who was booked under the passenger named Jeremy Diaz, was detained by CBP, Customs and Border Protection, around 9:45 a.m. Sunday near Port of St. Juan. He jumped off the Royal Caribbean's Rhapsody of the Seas during a disembarkment, according to a criminal complaint. So maybe it was already parked, and he jumped off and then
Probably
went
getting ready
slow.
to leave port.
Yeah, because it says he tried to avoid the disembarkment. So it sounded like maybe they were in port. Anyway, security footage shows Gonzalez being brought to the shore by 2 passing jet skis. So the dude just hitched a ride. He jumps off the ship and just says, "Yo, brother, over here."
He's out there bobbing up and down the water, thumbing.
Yeah, just thumbed a ride, man. I hitched a ride. CBP officers, though, said when they caught him, they found $14,600 in U.S. currency, one
Okay.
backpack, one handbag, 2 mobile devices, and 5 identification documents in his possession. So I guess he had them stuck in pockets or waterproof bags. I don't fucking know.
I guess.
But he had 14,600 grand, $600 in winnings. But he owed 17,000. Anyway, so when asked why he jumped off the ship, he allegedly told officers in Spanish that, I'll do my best to do Spanish. I did not want to report the currency on the possession, but he thought he was going to be taxed. So I did not want to be
Hey,
taxed.
we
on the
didn't understand
duties.
you. We don't understand Spanish.
Ask the Rainbow Warrior. He knows what's going on. He didn't want to pay taxes on his winnings, and he didn't want to pay his 17 grand that he owed. So, I don't know. The cruise line told investigators Gonzalez Diaz had a $16,710.24 in debt, and was almost exclusively associated with the casino and the gaming expenses. So yeah, so now this is kind of what you learn, folks. Like now, according to the court filing, Gonzalez was asked by Home Security agents his full name. He said, "If you guys were any good at your job, you would know that already."
There you go.
Wow, talking shit to the guys who got you in custody, probably not a good idea.
No bueno.
Yeah. So now Gonzalez Diaz's brother has been in federal custody since January 2025. Now he's looking at after all that, he didn't want to pay taxes on 14,000, right? Well, he faces fines of up to $250,000. So it's a little bit more than he would have paid.
And you
taxes.
can't win.
Yeah, up to 5 years in prison or both. So, yeah, he might not want to do that, folks. Don't gamble, right? Don't gamble, and then if you do, you got to
Don't gamble and lose.
So I can
Exactly
see
right.
this, be sitting out on the deck, on the boat, getting ready to depart to port. And all of a sudden you see this dude running, arriba, ángale.
Speedy Gonzalez style. Hell yeah. Speedy
That's
fucking
exactly what I
Gonzalez,
was
bro.
thinking, Rod. Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez. With the bandolier across him and sombrero. Yeah. Can't have it today because that's racist, but he was
Andale.
funny as fuck. Yeah, Speedy fucking Gonzalez, bro. All right.
And they seized that 14 grand. He ain't getting that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
back.
That goes
Especially
towards his
Puerto Rico.
fines.
Well, the good
No,
thing,
heck yeah.
the good thing about this story is, after they seized the $14,000, he only owes $2,400 to pay off his gambling debt.
That's true.
But
But then he's got that $250K, for jumping off the fucking ship.
Jumping off the
So,
boat.
yeah. So,
Can I do that in installments?
it's the old saying, guys. It's not what you initially do; it's what you do after. So it's not so bad that you shoplifted, but when you run from officers, carjack somebody, have a high speed chase,
It's not
crash
what you
into a
do, it's
fucking
what you
Wendy's,
do.
Get
I'm
dog
saying
bit.
it makes it a little bit worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get dog bit.
I wonder if he
Oh,
said,
yeah. Oh yeah.
what about if we double or nothing on the next round?
Yeah. Exactly.
Let me try one more
Nice.
time.
Guys, you want to talk about another death penalty? This Tennessee set to execute the first woman in more than 2 centuries.
Yeah, man, let's hear that one.
2 centuries.
Yep, this lady, Crystal Gale Pike, was
Crystal Gale.
18 years old when she tortured and killed a 19-year-old Colleen Slemmer in Knoxville. So this was pretty weird, guys. Of course, it was over a dude. But she's about to be executed for the first time in more than 2 centuries after the state Supreme Court set the execution date for Krista Gale Pike, the one and only woman on Tennessee's death row.
Oh, wow.
They filed a motion September 30th to set the execution date for Pike 49. Per documents seen on Fox News, that's her. Yeah, there she is. She is scheduled to be executed on September 30th this year. I'm sorry, next year, 2026.
2026, yeah.
Yep.
What makes it 31 years. Speaking
Yep.
of being in the
Yep.
system
Exactly
for a
right,
while,
Double D.
Yeah. If the execution goes ahead, Pike would become the first woman executed in Tennessee since 1820 and only the 4th in the state's history. So she's infamous. So the last one to be executed was 1820, and it was a female, and she was hung. So yeah. So Pike was just a little thing. Pike, you're wondering what she did. Pike was 18 years old when she carried out a 1995 torture and murder of 19-year-old Colleen Slemmer in Knoxville. Both women were at a Knoxville Job Corps.
Go figure.
Donate. That's pretty good, right? The Job
Yeah.
Corps. I mean, just trying to do the right thing. A career training program. When Pike began dating a 17-year-old Tadaryl Ship and thought Slemmer was interested in him. So of course, if a girl's interested in your guy,
Oh yeah.
you've got to murder him.
You got.
Oh, yeah, you gotta torture him.
And you can't just kill him. You gotta
No,
torture him.
Yeah, you got to put that torture in there.
You got- Pike and Ship and another friend lured Slemmer. So the boyfriend and Pike and another friend lured Slemmer into the woods near the University of Tennessee's agricultural campus back in 1995. Court records show Pike cut Slemmer's throat with a box cutter, struck her with a cleaver, meaning a meat cleaver, and carved a pentagram in her chest and crushed her skull with a piece of asphalt.
Holy shit!
Well, yeah, she's never achiever.
Rage, anybody? Does a bit of rage? Would you say? Pike kept a fragment of Slemmer's skull as a trophy and showed it to classmates.
That's
what?
Well, she told on herself. What'd she tell on herself?
What? I don't get it. A jury convicted Pike of first-degree murder in 1996 and sentenced her to death. Ship received life. The boyfriend received life with the possibility of parole, while the third participant testified against Pike and was given probation. Wow. So the third one got off all the way with probation.
So the boyfriend helped.
Yeah, the boyfriend was in there.
I think he was afraid she'd kill him.
He said, yeah. I said, yeah, that bitch is on me, man. She wants some, and then he just fucking helped her
Well,
out.
you think that convinced the murderess, that her boyfriend wasn't interested in that girl in the first place.
Yeah.
That should have been enough.
She probably said, you're coming with me. You're going to smash her head with this asphalt to show you don't like her.
Carved a pentagram in his chest.
Yeah, so right there, that's some evil shit.
But the whole thing about keeping a skull fragment.
Yep. Piece of skull.
People with serious
And then
fucked up, I guess, mental shit. Like, I can name a couple. Maybe Jeffrey
Rod
Dahmer,
Nader,
Yeah.
Rod Nader, Double D.
Ed Gein. Ed Gein. He did that.
I have my moments.
There's a lot of damn people.
Hey,
That's crazy, man.
check this out. Pike's violence, the girl who killed her in prison, Pike's violence continued behind bars. And in 2004,
are we surprised?
she was convicted of attempting to strangle another inmate, which added another 25 years to her death sentence. So they're going to kill her, but they threw that back on there just in case.
So what you got to lose? You got the death penalty. You got nothing to lose.
That's
man.
true.
What are you gonna do?
Got a death penalty. What do you, I mean,
If you're in jail on death row and you're never getting out or whatever, killing people's for free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for free.
You can kill anybody you want.
very true.
That's why some people say, if you went to jail, I said, well, I'd kind of be under their rules, so it'd be kind of be nice, because a lot of times when I was on patrol, I want to smash somebody in the face with a fist, and you couldn't do it. But now, if you're behind bars, it's like it's a free for all. You don't like somebody's face, you hit them with
Just make sure they're smaller than you.
a metal meal tray, something. Yeah. But anyway, so and of course they tried to play the old her childhood was fraught with years of physical and sexual abuse and neglect and all this shit, trying to play the pity card that she did everything she did. But like a rabid dog, guys, the dog was born a puppy, right? And it was all sweet, but somehow it got to be rabid and fucking mean. Mm-hmm. That's the end of the story, right, Dobie Dog?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so anyway, the Tennessee recently carried out an execution in this year after resuming capital punishment following a 3-year plus review of lethal injection drug testing. So Tennessee's back up and running. So good for you, Tennessee.
How'd they test that? We got any volunteers in the audience? Please step forward.
Yes. Any inmates want some time cut off? If you live, we will cut time off your sentence.
Well, see, it goes back to that guy that gambles. The guy that gambles, he may do that.
You get a good meal before you go. You get to pick what you want to eat.
Yeah. Okay, what else we got here, guys? Want me to keep rolling with this shit? I got a few more.
Yeah.
I'd order buffet. As long as you're eating, they can't kill you.
Sure. That is
Hey,
true.
can you bring
Yeah.
that down to the Golden Corral buffet up here?
Yeah.
What's your last meal? Yeah. Just roll in the buffet tray.
Just quit.
And
Just don't stop eating. Yeah.
Yeah, just eat one morsel at a time. Just eat a morsel.
Yeah.
What is it? The Dynasty Buffet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The golden trough.
So I don't know if you hear this, guys. It's kind of off the radar, but I thought it was something that was kind of just, it tells you about our society. Do you remember a transgender guy who flew to the Supreme Court Justice Judge Kavanaugh's house, flew to his state and went to try to kill him?
Yeah.
But they caught him before he could perpetrate. Then he confessed to it all. He had a knife, a gun, duct tape, handcuffs, pliers, all this different shit.
Right.
It finally went through. The case finally went to court. This happened in 2022, by the way. But finally, you know how slow justice is, right? Well, this kid only got 8 years in prison on Friday for attempting to kill a Supreme Court justice. Now, I'm not saying a Supreme Court justice is any more important of a person than you or me, but what I'm trying to say is just what it represents, right?
Yeah.
We can't allow people to assassinate the people we elect and put into power and stuff like that. But, again, it's about law and order. You just can't do it. Or even if he was trying to kill slow, he should get more than 7 years for plotting to attempting to murder somebody, But anyway, he got 8 years in prison. So Pam Bondi, who is a head of AG, Attorney General, they're going to appeal it. They're going to try to overturn what this judge said. One of the releases said the national disgrace federal judge Deborah Boardman is facing criticism after sentencing Brett Kavanaugh's attempted assassin, Nicholas Roski, to 8 years in prison, far less time than the 30 years that was supposed to be given on one of these types of things. It's about 30-year prison term. So he got 8. We asked for 30. The defense team wanted 8. They got 8, and they didn't know why. But it is a Biden-picked judge. She's a Biden-appointed judge.
There you go.
Imagine that.
Yeah. So that's all you get, 8 years for trying to kill a Supreme. So then this kid will be out in 8 years. I think he's in his 20s. Was he? I think he's in his 20s when he did it. So, 8 years. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. The Attorney General said the attempted assassination of Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh was a disgusting attack against our entire judicial system by a profoundly disturbed individual. And the reason he was doing it, guys, because of Roe versus Wade. When that decision got overturned,
so
he was angry and he went out.
So it's a conservative judge.
Who?
No, it was not a conservative judge.
No,
Was he not the one he's trying to kill?
No, it was not.
the one he's trying to kill. Yes,
Oh, the one trying to kill. Yeah.
yes.
But the one who let
Yes.
him go was not a conservative judge.
Right,
Yeah,
the one who let him go is not. But yeah, he was a conservative judge who ruled in favor of sending back Roe versus Wade to the states and let abortion be had on by the states. This kid was upset and he decided to pick Kavanaugh out of the 6 judges to kill, I guess, because I think it was a 6-3 decision. And there's 9 Supreme Court justices. And they were the Justice Department is going to appeal this woefully insufficient sentence imposed by the district court, which does not, live up to the standards. So
I got a
Let me
question.
get this straight, Rod.
go ahead.
He's mad because the judge is ruling in favor, more or less in favor. He put it on state level, but more or less in favor of not aborting kids, of not killing babies, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
so he wants to turn around and kill somebody because he's letting babies live.
You could say that, but it's even worse than that. It's almost like
The logic is just idiotic.
The law. It didn't stop. It doesn't stop. Like what these people don't understand. It doesn't stop abortion.
No.
It just sends it back to the states. States can kill kids right on like they've been
Oh
doing.
yeah,
Boom, boom, boom,
people
boom, boom, boom.
lost their minds over that. Trump,
it was crazy.
Trump did this. No, he just put it back on. Like I said, put it back on the states. It's up to your state now to do that.
Decision.
Yeah, and Trump didn't do it. The Supreme Court did. Trump didn't say it. The
Trump got
Supreme
full
Court
blame
did.
for it.
Of course, but the Supreme Court ruled, and it was 6-3 to send it back to the states to decide if you want to have it. That way, the way it works, guys, we vote for people to run our state, and we vote for the people. If we're for pro-life, we don't want abortion, then we put people in there who don't want abortion. If we're not,
Because that goes back to the whole
That's
reason.
all. That's how it works.
The whole reason this country was founded, to get away from governmental rule
A
like we
king.
had with England.
Right, a king.
The states have their own independence, and the state
Right.
can make their own decisions.
Right,
Before, we were under the tyranny of the king,
right.
and we got away from that. So all we're doing is going back to what we started.
Yeah, and like I
Letting
said,
our
like
states have our own freedom.
you can choose to move to a state that doesn't support abortion, so your tax dollars don't support it, or
They're not going to
you can live in
California,
one
not
that
going to
does.
New York.
Yeah, whatever. Like New York, California, have it away. They kill kids all the time. But North Carolina and stuff down here, it's a more Bible Beltish. Sometimes it's a little bit stricter. That's all. So anyway, but the kid got pissed, and it's weird because he's a transgender guy. I guess he's trying to be a girl. So yeah, I'm not sure what his deal is, but like
He's trying to be a killer.
Yeah, he's like can you see him in there?
Let me ask y'all a question on this. I think I probably know the answer, but this judge was a Biden appointed judge.
Yes.
So was she a auto pen Biden appointed judge?
No, she was in there for a little while.
Good question.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
She was in
No,
there for a little while.
are you sure
Good
she was
question,
not an
dog.
auto pen?
Yeah, and
No,
the auto
I'm
pen
not-
thing
I'm
kind
not
of
for
fell off
sure.
to the
I'm not for
sideline. You
sure.
know what?
There's a picture of the kid too in the upper right corner. You see, he's got the long hair, kind of trying to be a chick.
Yeah.
And that's the judge next to him, by the way. Yeah. So anyway, it's just those things, guys. It's a shame that politics has to be in everything. Like it's just instead of just common sense. Because the thing that's missing on the other side is common sense. It doesn't make any sense to release a guy who butchered a little boy after 7 years. It makes no sense. But they do it anyway. That's
Agreed.
why that's why I can never be in that party or on that side of the fence, because I can't turn off common sense. Just can't do it. Okay? If you can, go knock yourself out, be a Democrat, a moron, a fucking retard. That's fine. But I can't do it. That's why I don't know how you do it slow up there in Rainbow Mountain, bro, because your neighbors are all just, I don't know, dude. They vote for this kind of shit. This is what they want.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Slow to turn. He's smiling right now. I think he might, you know what I'm saying? If he calls me misogynist like in the next week or two, this is over. I'm fucking done. You know what I'm saying? Look.
There goes Rainbow again.
Yep.
Rainbow Rooster.
Well, say
I had,
something.
I had the
producer.
sound down on the sound bite.
Oh, okay.
So basically, what Slow just did was muted himself.
No,
He's
no,
always saying he's
my
going to mute us. He
Yeah.
just muted
mic.
himself.
No, my mic it's up and running, but
Blame it on the Rainbow Rooster. You just
Blame it on the
him.
Rainbow Rooster.
So
Blame
The
it on
sound
Double
bar
R.
had turned down because I turned it down
Slow,
to
what is-
turn the music up.
What is Hound Dog? What is Slow doing?
Living
What's
the
he doing
dream,
to
baby.
you?
I'm
He's saving our job.
saving our well, whatever.
Saving our job.
All right, guys, we're 61 minutes in. This is going to keep going. Are we ready to wrap this thing up?
I'm good.
I'm good with whatever.
Good.
All right, guys. So last shout outs, man. Either had the Mona Boys shout outs or
John and Andy, man.
yeah,
John and
do that
Andy.
again.
John
that
and
one.
Andy. It's always right. Yeah. Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
absolutely.
And again, that's the day of the recording. We're recording on the 5th and probably release it somewhere midweek. So we're about 4 days out before it's been released.
Rumble.
Yep. And if
Yeah,
it's
follow us on
YouTube,
Rumble.
great. If you can't find us on YouTube, go to Rumble or just go to Rumble. Like just
go to Rumble.
Yeah, we
Just go
prefer
to
you to be
Rumble.
on
I've been
Rumble. And if you will follow us, we're getting a pretty good following on or subscribers on YouTube. We still got low followers on Rumble.
Yeah, so
And Rumble is just like YouTube. It's a free app. Everything's free on it.
It's the same
just,
thing.
They just
just like YouTube,
so
without
please,
all the
take us
BS.
if you're on YouTube watching us, please go to Rumble and like and subscribe there as well.
Yep. And then you have either choice. If you like you going to YouTube, go there. If you don't see us, you see we've been taken down again, go to
Like
Rumble. We'll
me
do that.
personally, I go straight to Rumble.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, I sent it out to you guys after YouTube's. Oh, we made a mistake. We're going to bring you guys back. 3 days later, they sent us a little email again. Oh, we're going to not censor you, but we're going to put you in a smaller group of audiences of people
we're
that
in
can find you.
timeout. Let's
Yeah,
put
so
them in
a lot of people
timeout.
can't find us now unless you just type Bourbon and Badges in
You know
there and
what that
go
is?
straight to us.
Yeah,
That's it. That's censorship.
Yeah, we're not going to come up. We're not going to come
up
up in your feed. We're not just going to be a.
100% banning YouTube.
So we are not in YouTube jail. We're in YouTube timeout.
We don't want to talk shit about YouTube, but we're talking shit about YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't help it, man. All right. Is that it?
Hey,
Yeah,
check us
yeah,
out on
producer.
Rumble.
Yeah, that's what.
voice of the
See, that's why I had the
people.
sound bite down so I could up the music.
Go ahead, up it.
I'm not. I'm behind the 8 ball today, man. I can't get
Dude,
this.
what the fuck is the matter with
It's
you? Your
like
fingers
playing
not
cards
working?
with your sister.
Are you playing with the rooster? What are you doing?
I got too many buttons over here. I forgot about all the animal sounds. I was over in the animal sound stuff. There we go.
Because I know
There we go.
exactly where Hound Dog's quote's coming from. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious every time he says it.
The best movie ever made,
All right,
I
Jim.
think.
Absolutely.
Which movie?
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Oh, Tombstone. Hell yeah.
That's where Wyatt Earp's in there, Billy Bob Thornton. He's dealing cards is like, what the fuck?
Yep.
What did he say? I missed the whole thing. What happened?
It's like playing cards with my
Watch
brother's
Tombstone.
kids or something like
Oh.
that.
Yeah, watch Tombstone. Billy Bob Thornton.
All right, guys. Been Studio 77 production.
As always, let's drink about it and drink responsibly. All you first responders, please make it home safely to your families.
This whole thing's trying to do with the slide on the soundbar. Just had it down too low.
This has been a Studio
Well,
77
at least you-
production.
At least you stayed on the whole time.
How many?
You get kicked off.
Your finger banging the soundboard, bro. You're just like, ah.